I'm just another Chris. Welcome to an impromptu live stream. I was just filming a video and I'm like, well, everything's set up. I mean, it's always set up, but I'm already like in the zone. So I thought about going live. Mostly I got the idea too, because for some reason today, I get this question all the time, but seems like today you guys are messaging me and leaving comments. What's the best camera? Like so many of them today, like overwhelmed. So I thought, well, why not go live and talk about the best cameras that I've been using lately. And because I've mixed it up. I've been walking around shooting with some different cameras that I haven't really used in a while. Some aren't even new to me, and doing some videos on some of them. But as I always say, there's no such thing as the best camera. There's only the best camera for you and your needs. Sometimes those needs are for that particular shoot, or they're just your needs in general. So that's why I always like to tell people. Just got done watching Polaroid the movie. 'Twas a nice SX70. Which Polaroid movie are you talking about? Polaroid the movie? There was, let's talk about that horror movie, which I haven't seen. I'm actually gonna watch that this year for Halloween. Also found in 1975, Playboy magazine had an SX70 ad. That's pretty cool, actually. That intro music was way too snappy. What's wrong with snappy? I'm happy when it starts, but also don't want the music to end. I used to do 10-minute timers with fun, snappy music, but lately I've just been doing 5-minute. Maybe I'll bring back 10 minutes. Probably not. But yeah, feel free to leave some comments as we go along. I'm going to talk about some of the cameras I've been using lately that I've been really liking, but I'm curious to you, what are you shooting with right now and really enjoying? What's working for you right now? For me, I have two main cameras I've been walking around with. I've been leaving the SX70 at home more often lately. I know, it's crazy. But not always. It tends to go. I can't even speak right now. I just realized I think today's the first time, or this time of day is the first time I even spoke. I live alone with my dog, so I guess I've talked to him. But I've been leaving the SX70 like alone, either at home or just in my backpack, and I've been walking around with two other cameras, and one might shock you, and the shocking one is the Polaroid Go. Yeah, the Polaroid Go Gen 2, to be specific. I am in love with that camera. I don't know why I didn't shoot with it more. I mean, haven't shot with it more up until this point, but this year specifically, and even in the late last year, I've been just shooting the heck out of that thing. I love it. In fact, I have a whole freaking stack of them. Well, not a whole bunch, but I got this little milk crate courtesy of Knoptop. He made me this, and I've been storing my Polaroid Go photos in here. Some of them, not all of them. Mostly the ones I need to like scan and digitize. Actually, I think I've gotten lazy and I've put back a lot of the ones I've already digitized, just because I like storing them in here. Isn't that cool? But the Polaroid Go Gen 2, I've been getting just the most ridiculous killer shots. I should have pulled those up. Let me pull them up. I have the technology to show you. I have the technology. Let's pull it up here. I'm also killing a bit of time because I'm going to an emulsion, more specifically an emulsion lift class later in about a couple hour and a half or so, in Portland, with or being led by Brian Brooks, if you know who he is. I was invited to that. Okay, here we go. Let's go here. Nope, not those. Polaroid Go. Where are you? Polaroid Go. There you are. Polaroid Go Gen 2. Okay. Here are some of them, not all of them, but look at this. Like, some of these results are just kind of cool. Freaking A. I should have prepped this. This is like a standard, right? Standard party shot. It's pretty, you expect, right? And then, where's the good one? Oh, shoot, I shot that this year. My bad. I should have prepped this better. This was an impromptu live stream, like I said. I just decided to go live with no planning, other than based on what the comments I've gotten today. Okay, here we go. Here are some of the better ones. Gen 2, look at this thing. Boom, look at that. Look at that. Look at those colors. Look at them colors. Isn't that crazy? And then my favorite one I think I've taken this year is of my sister. Look at that. Portrait shot at night, no flash. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. Kind of crazy. Alan's saying, playing around with the PowerShot SD 500 7.1 megapixel. Whew, it's a mouthful. And the CHDK firmware update now can save uncompressed DNG RAW. Well, that's pretty freaking cool. I want to do more Digicam stuff. I have plans for it. Hello, Green Poison. I just paid off my Mini 99 after 12 installments. Finally can shoot it with my gloves off. That's hilarious. But hey, that's awesome. Mini 99, it's a fun camera. I did a video on that. Got a Polaroid Go for my girlfriend because watching one of your latest videos found it at Wally World half off. Nice. It shoots pretty good photo. It does. It does. Now, this one is the Gen 2, specifically the blue one. People say the blue one is the better one. I don't know if that's true or not. But look at that. I shot this one with that. What else do I got? This one's pretty good too. Boom. Look at that. Gen 2. Absolutely crazy. Fun fact, actually. We keep saying Gen 2. My sister's name is Jen. Jennifer. That's my sister. There was another good one. Where is it? I mean, they're all pretty solid photos. I mean, if you knew the conditions of it, I was shooting kind of into the sun with this, which is wild. Classic party shots. That's really what it's, you know, for. This is actually my birthday. This one's pretty good too. Shooting into the sun. The sun's actually right behind the sign. Not great for instant photography, but I wanted to try it. I used the flash too to help with it. You can kind of see it light up right there. It came out pretty good. The Go Don't Miss, son. And I actually have an even cooler one. Where is that one? I think it's in here. Yeah, check these out. You guys are getting exclusive. I haven't even shown these. Oh wait, I didn't scan all of them. Never mind. There's this one. Shot this one. Horrible conditions, and it still did well. But look at this one. Oh, look at that. That's what the Go, son. The Go. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, the Go has been so much fun to shoot with. I have been loving it. I have fallen in love with the Polaroid Flip. Nice. I have still yet to shoot it. Sheesh. I know. Sheesh. I've fallen in love with the Polaroid Flip. Okay. Repost there. Okay. And it's against the sky with the sign. It is. It is. Some of those shots. It's insane. Absolutely insane. The only Polaroid in my family was an old Flip 1. It's weird everyone's calling it the Flip now. We used to just call them pop-ups. Oh, it's the pop-up flash. Now we call it the Flip. The first one was the new ones. Intrigued me. See, what I've been saying is the Go Don't Miss. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt because that's what I've been saying to friend Caleb when we go out and shoot. Which I have a new video coming. One of our photo adventures. You guys want more vlogs? They're coming. I've got one that I need to cut down, but maybe I'm considering leaving. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. It's like 30 minutes long. I kind of want to cut it down, but long form seems to be back. Not that it ever went anywhere, but I think people are wanting long form now, so we'll see. But we go out on an adventure. We go to the Oregon coast, shoot with a bunch of different cameras, photo adventure, and one of the things I tell Caleb is that the Go Don't Miss. It just nails it. I love it. And so I need to put that on a t-shirt. So yeah, it's the Go. Yeah, right. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that freaking killer? Look at this. And look how sharp it is for a Go. You know? For a little guy. Polaroid needs to be investing in the Go, you know? But they ain't. They ain't. They ain't. Hey, long time for sure. Thanks for stopping by. We're just talking about some favorite cameras I've been using in the last little while. But yeah, the Polaroid Go has been amazing, and I love that Polaroid dropped the price of it last year. Now it's only $80, which should be like 50, but you know. At least they did lower it. It was 100, which was absolutely insane. Crazy. It was funny too, because the Polaroid Now was $99 for the longest time. Then they released the Go, and then they're like, oh shoot, we can't have the same price. So then they raised the price of the Now, which had been out for a couple of years, to 120, and then made the Go 100, and now it's down to 80. But I think it should be closer to the 50 mark. But anyway, I digress. But the Go's been fantastic. I need to do a complete dedicated video on that. I keep been saying it for a while. So I'll make it happen. It's been really fun. I did a road trip last year. And I'll give you a sneak peek at that, because I have photos from that. And I had like a fridge full. It was like, no joke, probably 20 boxes, maybe even 30 boxes of film for the Go. That was like some expired, some good. And I went on a road trip with 3 other people, and I said, here's some cameras with the Go, blast this stuff off on this road trip. And yeah, here's those, some of them. I think I still need to scan a bunch of them. And so many Go photos. And I need to do a video on that. So I'll probably include this in that thing. But man, some of these photos, let me just pull some of these up. Look at this. This is actually with the Gen 1 Go. Look at that. Gen 1 Go brought the heat. Look at that. This trip really just cemented me of like wanting to shoot more with it. Also, get your submissions in. Tomorrow's the cutoff day for the Jeff Goldblum photo contest that I'm doing. Get your best poses in. But this was me at a random gas station. No, truck stop. No, frickin' A. Rest stop. I got there. I need to do a video on this camera, actually. It's a 35mm M&M camera. But it bakes in an M&M frame on every shot. Anyway, I picked that up on that road trip. Oh, look at this one. I think Caleb actually took this one with the Gen 1 Go. It's just, that camera is slept on, and it needs more love. Look at those. Look at that sky detail. Look at that. Isn't it insane? What else we got? Oh, here's a great shot of me. It's a little blurry. We were inside. Oh, this is another good one. Look at that. Oh, no, this one actually might be one of my favorites from the trip. I don't know why. It was a little cold out, so we got that little lovely color shift with the Polaroid, like it does in colder weather. But I think it worked in its favor. I just really like that. I just like how that turned out a lot. I think that came out really, really good. This is Caleb. Yeah, Caleb, there he is. Caleb and Alex. Went to Japan with them recently-ish, back in October. Speaking of which, there you go. Yes, the Japan vlogs were definitely awesome. Thank you. I'm going to be doing more. I'm kind of surprised, or I don't know, maybe, yeah, I guess surprised that, the vlog I did where I was going on live TV and stuff, that video did really well. And you got in a lot of the comments like, do more like this, do more like this. So I want to do more vloggy stuff. And I've got, like I said, I've got one coming with Caleb, mostly just with Caleb, those videos, because he's my only local instant photography friend. Yeah, these are all Gen 1 photos. Like, look at this one. Just a bike. I mean, I guess it's not too great, but it's pretty awesome. Considering. What's another good one? Like another really cool one. We was trying to capture the vibe of the trip. So I was taking pictures of like our stuff. Like, this is what I brought. And then there's another one of like luggage. Here's Kate. They're like, we're trying to eat. I'm like, I'm taking your pick. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Oh, this one's really good. Yeah, look at that. I gotta clean up those, actually. Got a little dust mark. But yeah, the Gen 1 really brought it. But the Gen 2, it really brings it too. Now, that's just one of the cameras that I've been loving shooting with over the last, 6 months or so. I wish I brought it to Japan. I'm going to New York and Florida in June. So I'll definitely bring that, because I actually have the blue frames still for the Go that I've never shot, and I picked up a couple boxes of the purple film. So I need to bring that and shoot it while on that trip. Looks like you have your own little side convo. Love it. I'm pretty sad that Polaroid never made an adapter to use 600 film in Spectra. The camera was really awesome. Yeah, but there is Pola Studio. He makes one. He makes an adapter. I keep forgetting to adjust my comment. I need to make it slightly smaller for this angle. Since I'm not shooting over on my main set anymore for live streams. This is really meant for that, but I need to shrink this down a little bit. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about now. Facts. Yes, I'm sure I said something factual. What do you think of getting that Polaroid flip? Oh, when? I think you mean when? When do I think? No current plans as of yet for that video. I know I need to do it, but I don't really have the budget currently to buy another $200 camera. I have a backlog of other cameras I need to get through. I know it's a hot topic, and strategic, algorithmic YouTube reasons I should get that the flip and do it, but no current plans for it. They should make a flip that doesn't have an app connectivity and manual mode. Well, they did. Yeah, see, I thought that was all weird. I can't really comment too much on it because I've never actually used it. I have seen it in person at my event last weekend. Yes, the totally awesome instant photo walk, the first of hopefully many. Actually, I have 2 more kind of planned, but different. Maybe if we have time, I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I got to kind of hold it, mess with it. I didn't get to shoot with it. It was offered. Shout out to you, Jason. You had it. But I'm like, nah, that's not what I was there for. So maybe I could reach out to him. Maybe he'll let me borrow it so I could do a video. But yeah, the app connectivity stuff seems weird, but I haven't dove too much into it. But it seems interesting. Have you tried the Instax PAL? Oh, you're talking about that little digital pocket printer camera or whatever? No, I haven't. I was thinking of getting one at one point, but man, it was so expensive, and I don't know if I really wanted to put that out there for you guys. Like, it's like $200. No, how much is that thing? $100? Or is it 200 with the printer? I can't remember. It's weird to say printer because it's not actually printing anything there, but it's just like a lack of a better term or way to describe it. Like, how do you describe this? Actually, it's funny. I actually have the wide right here. I was messing with it. I let Caleb borrow it, actually, because he was printing screenshots and stuff from like Fallout and stuff. It's kind of neat, but it's not a printer in traditional sense. It's more of like an exposer because it exposes the image on the way out. But anyway. When you get the flip, would you consider comparing it? Oh, obviously I would. That's yes. Not even a question or concern. I would definitely do that. Eventually I will. Interesting that the app flips spoils something. You remember the Now Plus had the exposure problems. Yes. Oh, you guys are having your own conversation. Totally cool. Yeah. $200 is a lot to swallow. I just want them to make a Go camera, something, anything, literally anything at this point. We're lucky we still getting film, I guess, but I would love to see them create some other types of cameras. A little flip one, that'd be kind of cool. I've been saying a pocketable one, make it folding, not like a SX70, like SLR camera, but like maybe in that shape that folds. That would never leave my pocket. When I'm walking out, my front door, before I close the door, do the pat downs. I'm like, okay, got my keys, got my wallet, got my phone, got my Polaroid Go folding. Got it. I'm out the door. You know what I'm saying? It'd be just part of my daily routine. The best camera is the one you got with you. Sorry for the double comment. I deleted. Oh, don't worry about it. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I love the channel, Chris. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. I'm thinking of buying the Evo Mini. Actually, it's funny enough. I have that sitting here too. Yeah, woo, it's right here. I still need to get the wide Evo, but it's $350. And I'm not sponsored by Fuji or Polaroid, so it's tough. But My second best camera that I've been loving this year is the Lomo Instant Wide Glass made by Lomography. Oh, baby, that thing has been an absolute dream to shoot. Absolutely amazing. Let me show you some of the photos I've been able to get with it in recent days. And actually, it's a teaser because these photos will be... Where the freak is it? Here we go. The teaser to... Where'd it go? There'll be a teaser to a video that's coming up. That's what I'm trying to say. I scanned these. Oh, these aren't the edited ones, so they're a little wonky. Where's the good one? As plural. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Isn't that just stellar? Ooh. And then, oh yeah, I should just go. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. But we're not even to the good one yet. I mean, that one's pretty good too. Look at this. I think that's pretty cool. But bam! Woo! Shot this last weekend. Into the sun, basically. Look at the detail of those clouds. Look at that. Absolutely insane. Now look at this one. I think it's the next one. No, it's not. But hey, look, here's the people from the event. Oh, I love you guys. Look at that. That was amazing. But look at that one. Yeesh. Look at that. This is a tease to a video vlog that's coming soon. Caleb and I hit the Oregon coast. Look at that sharpness. Ooh, what else we got? Oh, that was it. I have some other ones that aren't edited, so they're gonna look a little funky. As much as I love the Epson ES60W, the photos tend to like sometimes turn, and so I have to like kind of realign it. So I'll show you what those look like. And I actually have a instant digitizing, scanning, copying course coming soon on how I do it with free versions and paid stuff. Stay tuned. Here's some photos I still need to like tweak and edit, but some of these were from that, where like this one. So you can kind of see it's a little wonky, but man, look at this. This is the Peter Iredale, Iredale shipwreck over there on the Oregon coast near Astoria. Ooh. And then this is from the trip. This is actually from the instant photo event. Look at that. You can even make out the little love sign down here. Love this freaking camera. Any new perspectives on the Instax Whitey? No, I haven't used it, so I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I want to look on Thingiverse, and there's an adapter for the using SX70 for Spectra. Do it. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, Polo Studio makes cool stuff, but man, he's really expensive. Absolutely, really expensive. Someone on OfferUp was gonna sell me their Instax Wide, but they found out it was the 300 model. I didn't. After finding out the resale value. Oh yeah, the 300 is going for a lot of money right now. A lot of money. Close to 300 bucks even. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is. Looks like film. It technically is. That bridge, sky, beach one are stunning with a Lomo wide glass. It is, isn't it? It's absolutely mind-blowing. Oh, that camera. It's worth the money. It's really expensive. I mean, not really expensive. It's like 280 bucks. Now, I'm not sponsored, affiliated. I've purchased that camera by them, or from them. But they did sponsor the Instant Photo Walk, which was amazing. They donated some loaner cameras and giving away a prize pack for the photo contest, which you still have time to enter into. But Lomography, that is. So, but yeah, I just really love it, and I also like be transparent when I can. This isn't sponsored. Just bought the Flip today, and $250 in film. Jesus Christ! For my Vegas trip. Ooh, may celebrate our 20th anniversary. That's amazing. First of all, congratulations, and yeah, better hit that Neon Sign Museum, which I really want to go to one day. I was thinking of making that trip out this year, but there's talks. I'll need to find a sponsor, but there's talks with Caleb and I potentially doing a Route 66 trip. Most of it. Like we'll fly out to probably Texas, maybe Dallas area, and then drive from there to the West Coast. We'll see. Well, actually, don't we go through Vegas? Doesn't Route 66 go through Vegas? That could be something. Maybe I could go. Are you planning on reviewing the White Evo later? Possibly. If I can find one locally, yeah. Because full disclosure, I would just buy it to return it. It's just a little too expensive for me to keep. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to. Just too expensive. I've got too many other things. See, that's one of the things where this isn't me complaining, so hopefully it doesn't come across as that, because I'm in a very interesting position. But running an instant photography channel, just a YouTube channel in general, but let's say focus on instant photography for now. And I love shooting instant photography. However, I'm always testing new cameras, right, to make videos about them. So the cameras that I really, really enjoy, I don't get to actually use that often because I'm testing another camera for a video and then I move on to the next one. So a lot of my cameras tend to just sit around until I can finally get back to it. Maybe I'm just want to go out for fun without recording anything, and I can grab my cameras and go shoot. It's a weird position to be in. But yeah, so the Evo, it serves a great purpose. And I think it's probably great. And I just need to get one to try it, but they're not being sold locally right here. They're so sold out. I've been looking, even online and stuff. I think Adorama might have them right now. I know Best Buy has them coming in and out, but I would want to find them locally. I can buy them online, but returning them and stuff, yeah, it's a little less easy. There you go. Anyway, that's the my spiel. The big guy sign with the truck is a portfolio shot, as Grainy Days would call it. That's funny. Where is that? Do I still have that one pulled up? Nope. I have a Polaroid Go though. Look, go back to Go 2, Gen 2. Oh, there it is. Boom, there it is. Portfolio shot. It was pretty. I mean, you can kind of see a little blue here, but for the most part, it was overcast. So that's why this is kind of dark. It's kind of unfortunate. But look at that. Boom. That's a portfolio shot. That's like a cover of a zine shot. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Oh, wait. I skipped over some of you guys' comments. I apologize. Try to make sure I read you all. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Is the Lomo wide easy to use for someone who's usually not? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, the only thing that's maybe quote difficult is the viewfinder can be a little tricky even on the wide. It's actually wider than when you look through it. So for example, when I took this shot here, I framed up everybody in the viewfinder. It's a lot wider. So you gotta remember to get a little closer. But that's about it. Other than that, it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. I've done a full video on it. I might do another one actually, just like a follow-up, mostly just saying how awesome it is. I picked up a 300 at Goodwill for 120 auction. It's crazy to think that Goodwill's selling a camera for 120 bucks. But hey, that's still a really good deal on that camera. That's below retail value of when the camera was out, because I think it was 150, 160, I think. And need more glass instant cameras. Yes and no. I mean, there's pros, there's cons, because it all just comes down to what your goal with instant photography is. What are you going for? What's the look? And a lot of people that are into this are, the average consumer, essentially, the general public, right? They're after that vintage vibe, that aesthetic, right? They're not going to care as much about a glass lens, so they would want to have something that looks kind of, like they would think of the olden photos would look like, and that's a plastic lens. It just depends. They all serve a purpose. Did you know that Polaroid made a scanner and printer and would print Spectra photos back in the day? Yeah, didn't it have like a... Yeah, it's like a tabletop thing, right? It's like a hood that you put over the camera, and then you put it on your table, and you can slide in photos and take pictures. Is that what you're talking about? That's pretty cool. What is the worst camera? Ooh. Well, Polaroid Now Plus Gen 1 and Polaroid Now Plus Gen 2. Don't buy those. But the Polaroid Now Plus Gen 3, I do recommend, which is crazy. They fixed it. Would they have ever fixed it if I hadn't said anything? Probably not. Because my video, which is kind of wild to think about. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Check this out. Nope. I was doing work for a client. I work on the Pat Flynn's Deep Pocket Monster channel, so I was doing some work there. So those windows were popped up. What is going on? Okay. Check this out. I'm curious. This is an incognito window. So, let's see what pops up when I type in Polaroid. Oops. Polaroid Now Plus. I wonder if my video pops up. It's like the top one. It used to. Well, there's the Gen 3, which I actually recommend. So you're welcome, Polaroid. That pops up right at the top. But the Gen 2 used to pop up. There it is. Yeah, there it is. This used to be the top search. And 223,000 views later. Yeah. But hey, it's not like I was trying to make it bad or trying to do a negative review. I was trying to just properly test it. And that thing effing sucks. Do not buy the Gen 1 or the Gen 2. Ooh, what sign is your dream sign that you want to take a picture of? Great question. And it's always funny because I do have those. And now when I put it on the spot, my brain goes, duh. I don't know. And then like in 20 minutes, I'm like, oh yeah, obviously. Luckily, I've been able to get a few of them actually. This one, I'll show you one of them that I was able to get this year, actually. Was it this year? Yeah, it was this year. Yeah, here we go. This one. And the reason, and it's nothing too crazy. It was one of those scenarios where you could see it from the road, but how do you get to it type of situation for years and years. And so I figured out how to get there. On a random day with Caleb, I just saw a road. I'm like, holy crap, I think if you go down this road, it takes you right to this. And then sure enough, it did. And so that was on the list for sure. But there are a bunch of them like across the country, like the cliche ones, like the Blue Swallow motel sign. That one's just beautiful and gorgeous. There's just so many across LA that I want to go check out. But yeah, so I would say this one for now. This one too. I finally got this one. It's not great. I would love to go reshoot it. The scale of this is massive. You can't really tell the scale, and that's kind of what I want to try and reshoot it so we can get the sense of the size of this thing. Is gigantic. It's an abandoned bottling plant downtown Portland for 7-Up. It's crazy. It's really cool. And that sign's probably 20 feet by 20 feet. Is gigantic. We got time for a couple more here. I gotta head over to Portland shortly. I'm doing an emulsion lift class put on by Brian Brooks. He's in town, so I was invited to go do that. I've never done an actual emulsion lift, so I'm pretty excited. Could you ever do a video on all your photos you have taken, and how many do you think there are? There's thousands. Thousands of photos. Yeah, I uploaded. So I just did a backup of all my scanned photos to Google. Oh shoot, I never confirmed that those finished uploading. That was a couple days ago. Oof. Just the scanned ones, there was like 3,600 photos or something like that. It's crazy. Yeah. So, this is just for fun. Check this out. Oh, this is with that quote new black and white film from Polaroid. It's pretty good. There's just some random photos I took in recently. This one was a fun one. Look at that. This one did really well. Like on the Instagrams. And that's a pretty cool photo. You can even I even captured like the mist in the air. And then this little thing here, I'm shooting through a chain link fence, but that was pretty cool. I've always wanted a glass lens until someone told me my prescription glasses also aren't made of glass anymore. Yeah, so that's factual. It's not, yeah. Glass really isn't the end all be all. It is sort of a misconception. For instance, let's see here. I'll show you something. I'll show you something cool as an example of what I'm trying to talk about. Boom, boom, boom. And here, let's go over the I2. Not a glass lens, member. It's pretty gosh dang sharp. Not a glass lens. Look at that. Let's see what else we got. Well, maybe we'll go look at that. That one's pretty good. It's pretty freaking sharp. I mean, it's pretty crazy. This one's pretty great too. Not a glass lens. This is the Polaroid I2. I just posted a short on Instagram about this shot. Look at that. Not a glass lens. I'll stop saying that. Where's another really cool? This one's really good too. Look at that. Yeah. So glass lens, not bad. You don't need one necessarily. I'm not sure what this think text green game over. It must be an emoji. I can't see it on here. The wide sucks. I haven't tried it. I got it for like $20, so it's not too bad. I mean, oh, the Now Plus Gen 1. Well, mine sucks. All of them did. I've tested like 5 of them. No, I just learned something new, but just look up Polaroid Photo Max web printer. Interesting. Haven't heard of that. Picture quality sucks. I couldn't believe that price. Well, it's a digital camera. Remember that. So there you go. As in the prints, digitals? Yeah, well, it is a digital camera. Then it's transferring it to it. So yeah, I mean, it might have a lower resolution, but I haven't really noticed it. Yo, what's up, Petra? Greetings from Oregon. That's right. You said you were in town. That's awesome. Welcome back temporarily. There would be for me make a video on all the photos he has taken. There'd be so many. It would take forever. But you know what I do every single year? If you're just joining or just new into this hobby, every year I do a end of the year final live stream, usually around New Year's, sometimes on New Year's. I think the shortest one's like 3 hours long, the longest being like 6 or 7 hours. But I go through every photo that I took that year, and I build out my favorite Polaroid album, or my favorite photos of Polaroid photos. I stick them in there. Of my favorite shots that I took from that year. But we go through every single photo that I took that year. So just stay tuned to the end of the year. You could just watch all those live streams and see pretty much every photo I've taken. I've been doing that since I've really started to get into this hobby, actually. I've done it 4 or 5 years now. Well, the live streams. It'll be my 5th year really into instant photography. I kind of dabbled in 2018. And then when the lockdown went into place, boom, I was just in it. That would be, most of them are artificial glass synthetic. I must be talking about the whatchamacallit, the Evo Wide. Hello, I bought 4 SX70s, all good condition. Need to upgrade them to I-type. Contact Dennis from Chromatic Parts. Depending on which SX70s you have, you may not even need to do anything to the cameras. Just buy his Power Bar S. That is the sonar version. The S means sonar. So if you have regular SX70s as base ones, manual focus, then yeah, those unfortunately do have to be modified. But if you have a sonar, then you don't have to modify it at all. Plug and play, you're good to go. And I love his system. I think his system in place is the best out there. There are a bunch of people doing like I-type mods and things, but they're like permanently to the camera, and like some of them are like little attachments that go on the bottom and like bulges out. I just don't like it. The next one up, I would say, from Dennis's would be Polo Studios, because it slides into like a new case or whatever, and it does extend the back of your camera slightly. That one's more sleek. That one's pretty good. But the power bar is hard to beat. It's great. And it has a flash pass through, so you can plug in a flash to it as well. Really, really cool. Is it worth it to not upgrade shooting? Just answer that. I think shooting upgrading it to 600. Yes, there's no point. There's no point of owning and shooting SX70 film anymore. Okay, there is no point. You may say, "Oh, yeah, it's lower ISO. You get more deeper colors." Blah blah blah. No, not the case anymore. Polaroid silently killed SX70 film. But you're saying you can still buy it sometimes. They put it up. So it is 600 film with ND filters baked into each photo. It's the same emulsion, same chemistry. It's exactly the same. So there's really no benefit to shooting SX70 film in SX70 cameras anymore. Get it modified and enjoy the benefits of a faster shutter speed. Yes. I need to do a video on that. And I'm sure it'll be a blast reading comments. What's my thoughts on thermal print camera? I love them. I've been meaning to do videos on thermal cameras for years. Me and Noptop, same. Eventually I will put one out. Ever tried the Polaroid Snap Kink camera? Zinc, gosh. These things are overpriced. Snap. I haven't used the Snap. I used the Polaroid Mint, which was one of my early videos on the channel for instant photography. Zinc is a hit and miss. Most of them suck, but not all of them. A couple more comments here before I wrap up, because I literally have to hit the road soon. Hey Chris, I've been an Instax user for the longest time, but since your photo walk, I want to try Polaroid. Oh, awesome! Thanks for coming to the walk. I really appreciate you. Any recommendations? Also been eyeing Instax Evo Wide. Any pros and cons? Well, someone was in here saying how don't get it. They're not recommending it. I've never tried it, so I have no comment on that camera. But recommendations for Polaroid. So I was just talking about Polaroid Go. Been loving that. So if you just want to dip your toes into Polaroid, start there. Get a Polaroid Go camera and shoot it. It's gonna be your cheapest entry point for the camera as well as the film. You can get a 16 pack for Go film for $20 versus $20 for 8 photos for the full size, and you get some awesome photos. I just showed those. I don't have those loaded up anymore, do I? I don't, but I can pull them up. Check this out. Boom. Fire through these quick. Look at these. Look at this photos. Where's the... bam. Look at that. Polaroid Go. Shikow. Look at that. Polaroid Go. Whoa, bam. Look at that. Polaroid Go. Yeah, so Polaroid Go, great entry point into it. And especially if you are digitizing Polaroid Go photos, no one will know that they're smaller than regular. You just blow them up. It's great. So that's what I recommend. Some digital instant cameras will take a digital photo and then they imprint the photo onto the film, so they are digital to analog. Yes, that's what the Evo is. That what we're talking about? Have you tried the ND or Mint ND filter? I have not. I technically own it though. The Mint lens kit. Actually, I'm selling it. I don't need it. Want to buy it? The Mint. It comes with an ND filter in there. One sonar, and yes, you desperately need to upgrade the filters. Don't work that great for anything other than bright situations. Well, unless you guys are having your own conversation. I was thinking of doing a full swap myself. You must be having a conversation. But yeah, those. So recap, my favorite 2 cameras that I've been shooting with and rocking with this year, 4 months in, almost 5, have been the Lomo Instant Wide Glass and the Polaroid Go Gen 2. Actually, the Gen 1 too has been great, but the Gen 2 specifically, oh, it don't miss. I freaking love that camera. So good. So good. And I even have links in the description if you guys want to check it out. Honestly, if you have, some people were on the photo walk, and I get comments from time to time, people are like, hey, how can I contribute, help out the channel? simply just, if you're going to buy stuff on Amazon, just click my links. I get a little bit of a pennies, and it costs you nothing other than what you were going to buy anyway. So consider using my links. They are affiliated. I get a small kickback from that. It supports the channel more than you know. Even if you don't buy the thing in the link, here's a little extra thing. Pro tip, if you want to even do this yourself, if you want to share links with your friends and stuff, create an affiliate link through Amazon. And just if someone's like, hey, do you have any recommendations for literally anything? These retro sours, which were in my recent vlog video. If you wanted to like send these to your friend to buy, and they click that link, and let's say they buy that, or they don't even buy that, they buy something else, you still get that commission because you drew them to Amazon, and you stay in their like shopping cart for like 24 hours or something like that. Anyway, that's a little extra little hack for you, for ways to support my channel and yourself. You get a little kickback. I don't get why somebody like you didn't get sent the Polaroid flip early like everyone else did. Well, there's good reasons for it. And without screwing myself any further, I can't say anything. I am going to do a video because I'm celebrating 10 years on YouTube. Yeah. I worked mostly for other people over those 10 years. But literally this channel is 10 years old now. The first video was in January of 2015. But I've learned a lot, and I know how to be brand friendly and how to be not brand friendly. Guess which one I am? I am not brand friendly because I chose to be transparent in my reviews of products. And if you point out flaws in products, most, not all, some appreciate it, but most don't like that because that takes away sales. So if you're watching it and there's a slight chance that I'm saying something that could be negative about the use of a product, well, there might be a chance you're not going to purchase. And companies notice that. And so my channel is dedicated to, serving you, the community, with honest, transparent reviews, and you can buy with confidence. So if I recommend something, that means I've thoroughly tested this out, and you can trust what I'm saying, and you can go shoot it and buy with confidence, basically. Brands don't really like that. They want the sugar-coated basic video. They want you to unbox it, talk about the features, and talk about like pros and cons only in the sense of, oh, it's a pro and con. It has pros. It's what's an example? As pro, you can recharge the battery. Cons, the battery is not replaceable or interchangeable. They don't want you to point out flaws in the actual product of the use of it. You know what I'm saying? So I have strived to build this channel on serving you guys the best I can. So all this to say, that's why Polaroid hasn't sent me stuff. They don't want me to review products. Now I will say, I am okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. It used to bug me, but it doesn't anymore because life's about perspective, right? And I got more perspective on it, and it's honestly great because that's not why I even started the YouTube channel in the first place. I didn't start it to get free stuff. I did it because one, it was a hobby and I enjoy it, and I want to help you guys. So when I didn't get a product the first time, I was pretty upset, was with the i2, but then I stopped and thought about it, and it was like, okay, why? So I analyzed it. But the best part of it all is me doing what I'm doing. It in a way it helps you guys because Polaroid fixed the Now Plus. Would they have made a Gen 3 if I didn't complain about it? I shouldn't say complain. Point out the flaws. I don't know. I'm not necessarily taking full credit for that, but I had to have probably played a factor in that. So, and that's good. It helped put a good camera on the shelf. So I'm perfectly okay with that. So there you go. That's I think a great place to wrap it on up here. I'll read the last few comments here. When are you going to sell me your Lomo? Absolutely never. If you remember me from Walk, yes, I do remember you from Walk. I tried to convince you to buy a wide from Blue Moon, which the regular wide, great camera. It's still good, but that glass is pretty nice. And don't use those deal finding plugins on your browser. They steal referral link. Yeah, yes and no, but yeah. So it's great for consumers because you get a deal. But yeah, the whole honey thing, which I had on my browser. I only use it for when I go buy stuff for myself. I don't use them when I use other creators' links. But yeah, look up that whole controversy. It's crazy, and it's not even controversy; it's fact. Congrats on 10 years. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really appreciate that. It's finally LTT. Who's LTT? It's fully transparent in their reviews, and they still get sent products. It just depends on the company. Like I said, some companies don't mind it to a point. Others don't like it at all. And our community is very small. There's only 2 companies. There's only 2. Fuji and Polaroid. That's pretty much it. So and now if I was doing like other tech stuff, there's millions of options there. Maybe not millions, but hundreds of thousands of options out there. So more chances of getting free review products and stuff. Last thing here, and seriously, I need to go. For the wide format, the question would be, which is better, the Lomo Instant Wide Glass or the Instax Wide Evo? Perhaps the fairest comparison would be between the Instax Wide 300 and Lomo. It's hard to compare those. That's kind of apples and oranges because one's a digital camera and one's not. So it depends. It comes down to your preference, your use case, what's best for you. You see, the best camera, there is no such thing. It's only what's best for you, what your needs are, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do. So, and never let anyone tell you what is right for you. Okay. If someone says, oh, it's a digital camera, that's terrible, that's not real, you can just look at them, smile, and say, have a lovely day. Kill them with kindness. But yes, don't let anyone try to discourage you from it. If you want to get the Evo, go for it. Oh, Lions Tech Tips. Duh. Yeah, I should know that. I actually worked with him briefly. Indirectly with a company I was a part of. Live Streaming Pros. We helped him with some live streaming stuff and studio things. But yeah, that's hard to compare to. He's a massive channel, millions of subscribers. So yeah, that's you can't compare that to where I'm at. But he is known for controversial conversations. And hot tips and like hot takes and things, which I'm also known for, which I would love to talk about some other stuff that's going on behind the scenes, but I know better right now. I will share later in the future. I gotta shut up. Thanks for answering the questions here. Hey, thanks for answering the questions here on Discord. Happy 10 years. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. They review more than computers. They do. And there's a lot of computer stuff, and most of them don't really care because there's computer parts are just being cycled through, right? When it comes to a smaller company, believe it or not, Polaroid is a small company. They put out one camera, maybe 2 cameras every couple years or so. A bad review is actually boom, it's a huge impact on them. Versus if, like Nvidia gets a bad review, well, there's millions of consumers of their products. That's not going to really hurt them that much. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole other conversation, which maybe I'll do another video on that in the future, or live stream about, which I am planning on doing I'm doing something coming. I'm letting myself cool down a little bit because something happened behind the scenes. Cool down a bit, and then I am gonna do this thing like 10 years on YouTube, what I've learned, but it's gonna be mostly focused on working with brands, being brand friendly, how it can affect your channel, and all that sort of stuff. How has it affected me even? So yeah. Anyway, that's that. You guys, I really appreciate you. It has been an awesome impromptu hour, I should say. And I'm going to get this wrapped up. Hopefully this works. Sometimes it doesn't work. And it is working. Nice. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check the links in the description. There's some stuff to support the channel and stuff just to support yourself. I have some fun things in there like the masterclass and all that good stuff. Where's the button? There it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, get out there, make some art.